I heard you on the wireless back in 52. Lying awake intently tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the problems you could see. I met your children. What did you tell them?
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
Pictures came and broke your heart.
I got this feeling on a summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I walked on letting burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. Video killed the radio when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I walked on letting burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care.
For your second symphony,
You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care.
what did you tell them?
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
Pictures came and broke your heart. And now we meet in an abandoned studio. We hear the playback and it seems so long ago. And you remember the jingles used to go. You were the first one. You were the last one.
Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star.
In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I walked on letting burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it downstairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Into the bridge. I walked on letting burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it downstairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s.
All right, that was my first time ever trying that. That was off the dome. I had the idea this morning, and I thought that went pretty good. What's up, everybody? Let's see here. Yeah, I had a toaster oven in here earlier, warming the room up with what do you call it? I turned it on air fry and just opened the door so it would warm up in here quickly. My space heaters are in the other room, and I'm not buying $500 worth of heating oil just for 3 days worth of heat. That just doesn't make any sense. We're back in the 40s tomorrow, which is one space heater temperature. All right. Let's see here. We've got some solds. Let's hit those. and a couple of things to talk about besides. Good sales weekend. Friday was awesome. Saturday was meh, and yesterday was great. So not amazing, but great. Where I want it to be. And then today it feels like we're off to a good start. All right. Take a look. Salt Lake City, Utah. The aeronautical map. I bought this at the first Packwood Flea me and Cameron went to. Paid $15 for a big pile of these things, and I've sold a whole bunch of them. Listed in July 22, sold yesterday for $805. Some shit music. I See a Million People. Sold for $15.25. It's got a really cool cover with the cutout. I like it. Like the photo mask style. Steamer Tahoe at Emerald Bay, Lake Tahoe, California. It came from the Big Buy. $5. I'm lonesome. Poor puppy. $3.75 plus shipping. From the most recent buy, Berea College. Oh, by the way, I should mention those 2 Louisiana cards from Yellow Pine, Louisiana, that I said would probably be my money back. Sold 2 of them for $70. I've more than doubled my money off that buy in less than 3 or 4 days, and I've maybe listed 20% of it. So here we have Berea College, YMCA building, hand-colored Albertype. Very pretty card. The picture doesn't do it justice. Look at all the people hanging out. Look at all the guys hanging out. You know, young men. I'm not going to sing it. All right. Spooning in the moon. Paper moon, but it's printed. It's not a real photo. $8.96. That came from one of the albums I bought. Unnecessary zoom in. On a $3.75 free shipping card, Detroit, Michigan Miniature Railroad at the Zoological Park, $3.75 free shipping. From the Big Buy, aerial view of Durham, North Carolina, $3.95, linen, unposted. Center Street Bridge over the Zumbro River in Rochester, Minnesota, sold for $6.76 plus shipping. Duke University Chapel, Durham, North Carolina, sold for $3.95. I think this one and the last 2 went to the same customer. Somebody bought 4, and I'm pretty sure this is it. New Hotel Winthrop in Tacoma, Washington, sold for $2.95. White border, unposted. From the Big Buy, Allegheny River Bridge in Warren, Pennsylvania. Divided back, sold for $2.95 plus ship. Leather postcard from the collection, I believe, of Mr. Herbert Love. Yep. Oh, no, Mrs. Chaz P. Oh, yeah, there we go, Love. Leather comic. Why in the Satan don't you write? Why in the Lucifer don't you write? Why in the Beelzebub? I don't know. It's why in the this guy don't you write? Restaurant 823 Dining Room, Washington, D.C., sold for $1.85. Chrome. Beautiful Washington Sulphur and Iron Spring Cascade waterfall. Whenever I get Cascade in the title, I put down here in the item specifics, I put under subject, landscape or waterfall. Usually I put waterfall as the subject. I'm surprised I didn't here. Novelty door hanger. This room belongs to a future Miss America. And then it's got all these unhappy little girls being forced to wear sashes. Can you believe it? I'm lucky that this didn't get taken down by the children posing police over at eBay. $4.46. Hopetown Street, right? Yep. In Bathgate, Scotland. $6.76. This has been at the store for quite some time. Herald Square Street View, New York City, sold for $3.95. Ward, maybe this was so. The North Dakota algorithm picked me up this weekend. Ward County Courthouse in Minot, I'm gonna guess. I'm good at pronouncing things. Of course, it's Minot. $3.75. Main Street in Minot, $4.46. This is a great Main Street view, by the way. Look at all this stuff. Cook with gas, Minot glass. I know I just said it. Standard Oil, Florist, $4.46. John Moses Veterans Hospital in Minot, North Dakota for $3.95. Linen. Main Street view looking north. Minot. This is the Minot was the 4-card order. Look at this thing. Little circus truck. I actually think I have a modern view from the Circus Museum of that actual thing. That would be crazy, huh? Should we try to find it? Let's try to find it. Let's see here. Circus Museum, I think is the name of it. What about just circus? I don't see it. Maybe I sold it. Let's try one more thing, though. Carnival. Nope. Don't have it anymore. That's okay. We still need this page for later. $8.96. Sir Francis Drake Hotel, San Francisco, California, sold for $1.95. Real photo postcard of a horse-drawn buggy on a country road, sold for $13.45 with some scribbles. And it is not Two Horse Town either. You'll find me right behind the pine trees, just over the black horse's head. Let's see. I don't see her. She's a liar. Right behind the pine trees. Oh, I get you. You're making a funny. All right, Antique Autos on a Scenic Drive, Bayview, Michigan, $3.95. Let's power through the rest of these. Manhattan Bridge, New York City, $2.95, white border. St. Paul Church, New York City, $2.80. Took an offer on this one for $30. The Colo High School basketball team in Colo, Iowa, $30. Took a long time to sell. Cafeteria of the PH Knitting Company, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, sold for $25.46. Holly Border, living room, blah, blah, blah. Unnecessary zoom in, $3.75, free shipping. Mount Low Incline Railway, Pasadena, California, from the Big Buy, $5.95. Private mailing card, vignette, blah, 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 $5.95. Cedar stump with a bunch of people standing on it in Cedro, Woolley, Washington. Not Cedro, not Woolley. Or actually, it's Cedro. This is pre-Cedro Woolley merger. There used to be two towns. There used to be a Cedro, and there used to be a Woolley. Now it's Cedro-Woolley for some reason. And last but not least, Valentine, Dutch girl, say yes or no, but make quick time. Will you be my Valentine? Aww. And she's Dutch and ugly. With horns? That's racist. $676. All right. Done with the what sold. Time to talk about this. I found this out on Renpro Sells, believe it or not. Provided some good information. So here's my active listings, 28,132. Here is a incognito view of my store and what customers see. Oops. If I go to, am I in this? Is this the incognito view? Here's the incognito view. Search 19,310 items. That is a third of my store that is not visible to customers. Selling in a category like postcards, that's a big deal. So I called eBay last night. It's a known issue. It's been going on since about January 5th. Oh, I can see my breath. I asked to be added to their list of affected customers, and I asked for a refund on my store subscription. And I should find out about that later this week. I would encourage each of you to check both your active listings and what shows up on an incognito view for your total number of items. The store that I used to share is also affected. And if so, get in contact with eBay, get your money back. So there we have it. Say hello to the peeps, and then we'll get started here. I'm not even worried about it. I'm just leaving it. If I see them and it's easy, I remove them, but I'm not going through and I'm not like, that's not a good use of my time. Oh, Fred. I've heard that the people have been getting refunds. So I think that a third of my store not showing up when I'm paying for a subscription, that's not good. Uh-oh. Main eBay page broken. I just sold a bunch of stuff too. All right. Not going to worry about that at the moment. I know you said prayers. I have it highlighted and on the screen. And I also detected the sarcasm. But this is a serious issue, and I'm being serious. eBay is serious business. Yeah, so I requested through my normal store, my regular store, but I have to do the like request a call bullshit. on the other store. Fuck. Forgot to change my label format. I should have also called in about that. All right. Well, at least I'll remember the next ones. And it's not showing the... All right, so those four go together. two together. I forgot to grab two. Be right back. What a pain in the ass. All right. Now I can actually pack them. All right. Remember, change the label format. Remember number 2, call eBay. Bitch about shipping label issue. Yes, it does. That's why I use Photo Room with the light on feature. Generally, I find Android phones take dark photos. Samesies. Everyone says they just use the app, but go look at their pictures. Unless they're doing like, if they've got iPhones, they probably don't have the same issue. That retina lens. Shit, I did it again. Oh, these are all. I can just rebuy these because I don't have to worry about it because they only get paid per use. I got distracted by the chat, and then I totally just spaced the thing that I was just telling myself to remember to do. Does anybody else out there have a doo-wop band that lives in your head that only comes out when you meet someone named Shauna? It's relatively problematic for me because my sister-in-law is named Shauna. I did say Shauna. That's pretty great. Did it again. Going to San Dimas, California. I hear their high school football rules. Oh yeah, we're gonna just chop that box right up. Probably with a different cutting utensil. I can find my normal one. Ooh, let's not do that. There she is. All right. Let's break this down to some component parts. Scrap. All right. Computer just restart for no reason. Okie doke. Let's see if third time's the charm. Change the label format. I'm not looking at the chat. Everybody shut up. I need to concentrate. Don't fuck this up. Change the label format. Change the label format. Stay on target. Stay on target. Stay on target. I did it. Ainsley. We're not supposed to talk about that. I get in trouble for not talking about it. I get in trouble for even talking about not being able to talk about it. Dawn's going to be pissed. What are all these emojis? How can I see? Why can I see some emojis, but I can't see these emojis? Why can I see these emojis, but I can't see these emojis? I can see these emojis too, but I can't see these emojis. No, I'm serious. For realsies. I'm not a troublemaker. I was explicitly told not to talk about it. So much so, I have a note here that says, don't talk about Discord group. It's not... like, Dawn... I have several messages on Instagram from Dawn giving me the what for about but I guess the cat's out of the bag now. Here we go. No, maybe it was on Discord that she messaged me. Hey, it's not my group. I don't make the rules. I just get in trouble whenever I try to break them. I try to get creative with getting around not talking about it, like mentioning that thing that we're all on that I'm not supposed to talk about, or saying on the Schmishmore group that also didn't work. I got in trouble for that one. Don't talk about the Schmishmore group. Here we go. I don't know where the message is. It's gone to time. But it happened. Promise. That's why there's a note. Besides, why would I make something like that up? I would never make something like that up. It's freaking cold in here. Let me tell you. I've even got those little like hand warmer things under my jacket, in my pockets, in my hooded sweat, in my outer hooded sweatshirt. I'm wearing 2 hooded sweatshirts. I'm also wearing pajamas under my jeans. It's cold. Shit. I don't know, my Seahawks pajamas and a pair of jeans are doing the quick for my lower body. It is also one of the rare days I am not shipping barefoot, so there's also that. Okay, let's bust out. Postcards are now done. Only an hour and 10 minutes into the show. A mere hour and 10 minutes into the show. Because I kept screwing up shipping labels. All right. Let's get some low-hanging fruit out of the way. All right, sold 2 sets of matches. $8.86 a piece. Free shipping. I'm down to my last, I think, 8 or 9 of these. And I started with, I think, 3 dozen. Remember the shipping format. Shipping format. And now it says 4x6. What the holy hell? Maybe it's the standard envelope thing that's screwing it up. Since standard envelopes prints horizontal, it changes the format to letter. Could that be it? Could it be that simple? Like one of those things where eBay doesn't trust their users to be savvy enough. They're like, oh, we'll just do it for you. But in the process, they screw everything up. Sold a mahjong tile. The 3 chrysanthemum. Ooh. Creating $12.10. That $60 mahjong set has, I've made many hundreds of dollars off of that. And then also sold this World War II era pillow cover. I've sold many of these before. They're slow sellers, but they can sell for good money. This one sold for $27.95. World War II. For Fort Snelling, Minnesota. I mean, it's even, a little old and faded, as you would probably expect from something like this. I think I'm going to throw this in a box for this customer. People get very very antsy about solder stuff, so try to be respectful. And then I also sold from, remember that big box of political ephemera? Vietnam Observations on American Policies by General Thomas Lane, USA, retired. This little bad boy here sold for an amount of money I will tell you in a moment. $15. Actually, this did not come from that. This is from something else. I don't know what. Although it could have also been from that and then got mislabeled with its SKU, because I created that old SKU this last year. So it's possible some items got mislabeled. Sorry, David Soul. Yeah, we'll use that. It's just little. Actually, you know what? Rather than that, let's do that. Let's put it in. Give it a double. The Vietnam thing, I took it off her for $15. let me catch up on the chat here. No sense of humor. Yeah, that is true. That is accurate. And that is also accurate. If it's bakelite, if the tiles are bakelite, you can part it out like I did. And that is also that is definitely accurate. Man, there are some serious motherfuckers out there. You make a joke about them and they get all pissy. Like old school Picker, when I joked about buying one of his bins and naming it Dingleberry McGillicuddy. I was gonna wait a year and hope he forgot about it and then do it, but then he quit YouTube. So who's the Dingleberry McGillicuddy now? He is, that's who. All right. Let's see what I want to ship next. Sold a. We'll do both of these. Riddell Game Greats helmet with Dan Marino. Sold for $563. Same price as this year Dale Earnhardt Winter Circle thing that sold for $563. Plus shipping for both. That's what I'm looking for. Look at that. It's even an envelope. Isn't it? It is. It's not. Done. All right, let's get the sheet music, the map out of the way. And the door thing out of the way. We already showed you guys all these things. Oh, that'll happen. Broadway solo guitar by Laurindo Alameda. Or it was. Sorry, Laurindo Alameda. You've been hired. Oops. Put the label on cattywampus. It happens. All right. Next up. that box. Sold Catan Cities and Nights expansion pack. I love Catan, but I got this from Amy, and it sold. I put it up free shipping for $35.95, and it sold full price. But free shipping out of that, so bear that in mind. This box is just about perfect for this job. It's going to cost $11.43 to ship. So, 25, 26 bucks. $20, $19.94 is the net. That ain't bad. It's really easy to inventory because I've played it so many times. I know it. I didn't even have to look at the parts list. You Marie condoed your YouTube, the Discord, and eBay. Next, whatnot. Congratulations, Steve. That's a big deal. That's a big milestone. All right. A couple of easy ones now. Give me 1 second here. Gotta cover up some labels. Sorry, just had to organize the shipping. All right, sold this little vintage brass stamp dispenser. These things are, I find them fairly often. Usually find them for like 50 cents or $1. Sold for $12. They're really easy to list, really easy to ship. They sell really well. This has only been listed since October. It's just a matter of waiting for the right customer to come along who needs it, and when it's your turn, it'll sell. I need to, one of the things that I've been, I don't know, procrastinating on, I just haven't gotten around to it yet, is I need to create a category or in my store for stuff that never goes on sale. Stuff that's always going to be the price that I set it at. Things like the matches are a good example of that. Need to go into that category. Stuff like this, where I know the price and it's going to sell at full price eventually. I just need to wait it out. Man, there's a lot of buyers out there doing their own soaking of corks. It's good to know. It's nice to know that as a seller that I don't have to pre-soak the cork, that the customer can soak the cork themselves. And I tell you, there's a lot of customers out there soaking a lot of corks. I got a neutral feedback over the weekend from one such customer who's soaking corks. I actually had to report another cork soaking customer to eBay for harassing language and repeated lowball offers and nasty messages. So I ended up reporting him and then messaging him back that he's been blocked and reported, and then blocked him. That's fluffers, cork fluffers. I would say that, pre-cork soaking is a lot of use of your hands. Or somebody else's hands. I don't know these things. Sold a embroidery kit. This is says there's one of two, Santa in the Sky and Merry Christmas. Actually, I think it's the Santa in the Sky. Sold for $9.86. Sorry, John Denver. Today's your day. Hiya. That seems useful. Exactly. I don't think I could have said it better. And I tried. All right, next up. What am I down to? Only pain in the ass stuff. Okay. Had a customer buy 1, 2, 3 records. I think that's right. Ron. And yes. All right. We've got a few record orders going out here. Let's just get them all packed right at once. I'll tell you what they all sold for. All right, we got TV jazz themes. This was from my personal collection. Just one that I thought was cool and never did anything with. Sold for $5. Sold the Monkeys, More of the Monkeys, and Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme for total of $21.48. So I'm assuming these were probably, I sent out offers for like 5% off on one and 10% on the other, maybe. So $21.48 plus shipping. And the same customer bought one of my favorite records to sell. This is a Bolo. If you find this in good condition, it will always sell. Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood for $12.30. And the same customer, I believe, also bought different customer. Beach Boys, Pet Sounds, mono pressing, not great condition, G+, but even in that condition, $29.95. Much better condition, easily like $50, $60 record. And then Rod Stewart's Greatest Hits sold for 805. So the Rod Stewart, Nancy Lee Sinatra, and Pet Sounds all came from my mail lady, or her dad, rather. All right. All of them? Got all of them. All righty. Just making sure that I got all of them that I need. Let's work it and reverse it. Too heavy, too heavy. I thought I had another decent one for records. That'll probably work okay. Right? Right. The question is, can I get 2 out of it? Probably not. Nope. All right. One more to go. Music of the world's great composers. I feel like this could be a record shipper. We're going to get in there? Not quite. Oh, so close. What about the big one mixed with another big one? Or, better yet, this is the $5 record. I'm not as concerned with it. Put it in there. Problem solved. Is it? These things, unfortunately, just don't make good shippers for records. I just need to come to terms with it and give up trying, because every single time it ends up being wonky and lame. All right, one more try. See, why is that one so good and easy? I don't understand. Sometimes they're... What if we just put a lid on it? Sort of like so. That's what we'll do. I know, right? Says I just need to give up on trying this, and then immediately just keeps trying. All right, for real now. No giving up. Can you guys tell that I forgot to go buy the boxes I need to make record shippers? Is that clearly evident? I hope so, because that's exactly what happened. We will eventually arrive at a halfway respectable record shipping carton that I may or may not be proud of. We are not there yet. There we go. Now we're talking. We're almost there. Where were you 5 minutes ago when I needed you? Yeah, not wide enough. We'll go right there. It is all kinds of Frankenboxed. But is it protected? It is protected as fuck. Like 9 layers of cardboard protected. Ain't shit gonna happen to this. And I just demonetized this. It's already demonetized. Can't use it. All right, last piece. Done. All right. 2 pounds, perfect. 2 pounds, perfect. 2 pounds, perfect. 3 pounds, perfect. All right, just a few items left to go. Let me catch up to the chat real quick. Oh yeah, the Nancy and Lee. And yeah, nice, good catch. All right. So I know we talk a lot about soaking corks, but you know what we don't talk a lot about on this channel? It's forking. Because this is forking huge. This is 3-time primitive forged steel. No maker's marks or anything like that. Been in the store for a minute or two, but it's sold for $19.76. A lot of the stuff that's been in the store for a while got prices lowered recently, so yeah. That's why we're seeing probably a lot of it moving, which is a good thing. Like Martha Stewart said, it's a good thing. Well, I guess that's where we're sticking it. That's what she said. Thought I missed it, didn't you? Of course not. Of course not. Sold a Stampin' Up! Well dressed. It is clothing. Appears to have never been used, but I sold it as used because I can't confirm it. It's open. I think I sold it as used. All right. Next one's going to be a pain in the ass. Just going to say it. I already know it is. That's why it's almost last. I've actually sold one of these before. I picked two up at a yard sale in August of 2021. I got a lot of good stuff at that yard sale. But the best thing I picked up at that yard sale were the memories. this big air horn. It is painted brass, as you can see by the flaked off paint on the brass. I don't know if it works, but it's cool. It used to go on the top of trucks. So when you did this thing, it had something to come out of. Sold for $27.85. How am I going to pack it? I don't know. 28 inches. All right, I got like 2 inches to play with. That's what she said. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be that. I'll be right back. We could do some, it's not going to be that either. I'll be right back. Huzzah! Pretty close, I bet. Yep, we can work with this. Although I don't know what UPS is going to do this thing that the world hasn't already done. This thing rode on top of a truck for who knows how long. Remember that, folks? That was not nearly the pain in the ass that I expected it to be. That actually went a lot better than the first time I packed one of these. Maybe it's because I learned my lesson on the first one. The first one, I think I did like 5 boxes in a line. It was ridiculous. But I got there. All right. I think we're just about done here. One last there. Cover up some labels. Barcodes and whatnot. Well, this person already kind of did that. Good job. Just gonna give it one more around the bottom there. All right, let's see where we ended up. 26, 10, and 8. Cubic wise, we were on the money. Weight wise, we were over. I mean, that, if nothing else, that's what this channel is about. You know, it's forks, horns, and corks. Ton of late arrivals. 7 orders to be exact. I am not going to do any of them. I'm going to go sit in front of a space heater. Although I'm actually not too cold now that I've been moving around all morning. We are on our last item of the day. And it is right here. Victor Records Orchestra singing or playing Sakuntala Overture, Part 1 and 2. $20, and I don't have an appropriate box for this. It's true. We'll figure it out. I have an idea. I'm going to go in here without getting fucked. It's pretty close. Here's what we're going to do. Return to shine box. trim. Is that whole thing already empty? Did I do that? No, it's underneath all this paper. More. More. I think this is a jail box, meaning it actually came from the jail. I don't know that for sure, and there's no way for me to confirm. It is a Washington State records box. I have no idea where I got it. It has been here for well over 2 years. It's probably just some like random thing I got at a garage sale, like fill the box. I don't know how it goes. Yeah. Is it gonna stay there? It doesn't seem to wanna. But it is out of my life as of right now. Goodbye, stupid box. You've long outlasted your usefulness to me. Not that you ever were useful. All the dumb shit. And done. What time is it? 10:30. Let me take a look here real quick. That is true. I mean, being homeless is not a crime. I feel, and ordinances and the city are constantly displacing a lot of the homeless. So where do you go? Like, do you go way on the outskirts of somewhere where you don't have access to any resources? Okay, got it. Okay, just making sure. You went from this straight to this, and then to this. Hi, Buster. I'm almost done. Want to say hi to the peeps? Come here. Come here. We'll show some beans before we sign off. Show the beans. That's why they're here. They're not here for me. They're here for you. Come on. Oh, nope. Verbs. All right, everybody. That is all for me today. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Hope things are good. Hope things are great. We will catch each and every one of you on the Flippy Flop. We might be back tonight. I'm leaving 8 in the hopper. So if things continue, that is probably going to be enough for an evening show, especially since I have things to do tomorrow. Yeah. Buster says bye-bye. I say bye-bye. Hope you all have great and fantastic days. Peace out. Bye.